shit too. You know I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like off the I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, I'm off vibe. Making shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
Back to the 2434 podcast, where anything is possible. We learn from our wins and losses. Heck speaking, and I got a very, very special guest for y'all. But first, I got a song to introduce y'all with. Ready?
She called me El Jefe cause the barriers that's on me. I think I'm a carrier, I'm sick and fucking hungry. We go 7:30, but I don't know Chris or Bundy. Every day I'm serving, another day, another cussy.
Now, David, introduce yourself to the public, feel me?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm David Cologne. Been hoping for about 10, 11 years now, just to clear the air. I'm a good whopping 2-18 against your boy Heck. It's very hard to guard somebody that's a sniper and about 4 to 5 inches taller than you, but I hold my 2 wins near and dear. But besides taking the L to Heck, I work in the schools in New York City as a janitor, and I'm very passionate about basketball, like Hector is as well. And I'm looking forward to this podcast.
Man, I know for a fact you probably got an extra win there somewhere.
It's probably in a game of 21 or whatever. I don't count those. Only when there's one-on-ones,
And I respect it, bro. Well, in this episode right here, we are gonna go over. We're gonna go over the Olympics. We're gonna go over 5 teams that are poised to make a deep playoff run. We are gonna go over David's top 10 players, and we're gonna wrap everything up with the comment section. We're going over the comment section.
Cool.
With all that being said, we got the Olympics. Feel me? Last year in the FIBA tournament, the United States, we got spanked.
We did.
We lost to Canada. We let Dillon Brooks score 39 points. We had the track star Chris Lyles, excuse me. Saying they're the world champ of what? And we proceeded to get spanked by both Canada and Germany. But guess what? As true hoopers from the United States, the Avengers gathered.
They sure did.
So on the roster, because of everything that happened and all the drawing, LeBron James is playing for the Olympics now. They got our B team. We got now the big bros taking the console over right now. What do you think?
It's time to play.
We stopped playing. We're setting up in our seats and we are ready to get our medal back. So first things first, what do you think about? All right, do you believe that the United States is going to take gold in basketball this year?
All right, let me clear the air. My heart and my brain have 2 different picks. You know what I mean?
Hey, I understand, bro. You got to say Puerto Rico.
You already know. My heart wants Puerto Rico to win, but let's be real. Team USA taking a tip. Come on now. You have Stephen Curry, LeBron on the same. That's all you need. That's all you need. That right there, that alone is self-explanatory. I know they just added depth to the bench with Derek White, right? They put Derek White on the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great move right there. He balled out this season.
Right.
I think honestly, I think they stand a chance, like a good chance. Honestly, I really don't. Have they lost yet? I'm not gonna lie. I've been slacking watching the games, but I don't think they lost yet. Have they?
Nah, whatchamacallit? So they beat Canada, and they beat Slovenia, which is Canada. Ironically enough, Dillon Brooks was tight. He was walking through their shots like he did something.
He got that dog in him, man. But that dog,
Gotta start
yeah.
barking.
Let me refrain. The dog gonna get whooped. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, I can agree with you on that. Like, bro, when I sat there and said they got the whole list of Avengers, the roster is Devin Booker, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, who's technically not even from the United States, but hey, we'll take him.
Yeah, I knew there was an imposter on that team. I had that feeling, that gut feeling.
Steph Curry, Drew Holiday, who won the championship this year, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton,
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, who won the championship this year, Bam Adebayo, who's from Nigeria.
Listen, man.
And we got KD, bro. All I gotta sit there and say is the world better look out because they coming in with a vengeance.
It's a dream team, bro. It's a legitimate dream team. My question for you, hold on, I have a quick question for you. Who you think is winning in a nice little scrimmage game? This year's USA team, or what was it? The 96, right?
Oh, the dream
That
team
96, that 96 dream team, right?
Won?
Who you think's taking that home?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh. I mean, I'm gonna say this. Due to the fact of the matter is how the game changes in the last 30
Yeah, 30 years is fair.
30
years is
years.
fair.
I would have to sit there and say this year's dream team only because Larry Bird is tough, Michael Jordan is tough, Charles Barkley is tough. Right? I can list all the Pantheon greats on that roster. The problem is how they play basketball.
Exactly.
Changes throughout the decades.
Mm-hmm.
So my biggest thing is who is guarding KD?
Yes.
Who's guarding Steph? Who's guarding Braun? Who's guarding Devin Booker? And because of how the rosters and how team construction changes, the team in the 90s is going to sit there and be more rough and more physical because how they grew up and how we grew up completely different. But this era got the more talented players.
Right.
Great question, David.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So my question for you is: Do you see any team beating the United States in the Olympics?
Nah, and honestly, that's an uneducated answer on my part because I like I said, I've been slacking when it comes to the opposing teams. I do think is it France or is it Germany? I get them confused.
France
They got Wemby.
Wembanyama.
I know they got Wemby, but they have somebody else too, right?
They got Rudy Gobert. Ooh.
Rudy. They have a good point guard, don't they?
Yeah, not Killian Hayes. Technically, he be playing for France, but I don't think he's not.
So Germany has Dennis Schroeder, right?
Yeah, Germany has Dennis Schroeder.
Who's their center? Or who's their big?
Hold up. I gotta look at. Here in the 34 podcast, we prefer accuracy than saying the truth. I mean,
Let's do it.
Just saying anything. So let me
Right.
look it up. Wait, I think it's the Wagner twins.
Oh yeah. Franz, right? Franz Wagner.
Yeah. Hold on, let me check.
I forget his brother's name.
I think it's Franz Wagner.
Moritz or something like that, right?
Yep. Yeah, Franz Wagner and Maurice Wagner. Yep. I like the team already.
That's those two teams, I would say, have the best odds. In my personal opinion, being that Canada already lost, because Canada would have been up there too, but being that Canada lost already, it would have to go down to France and Germany. I still don't think they stand a good chance, though, if I'm being quite honest with you, but I think their odds are significantly higher than other countries. You know what I mean?
I understand. France got Evan Fournier. They got Wat.Da.Hecpodcast.
That's who I was thinking about. Evan Fournier. Yeah, there you go.
They got Evan Fournier. They got Wat.Da.Hecpodcast in. Gotta censor myself. They got Wemby. They got.
Yeah, Wemby and Gobert. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous. But I mean, you have that locked down, but you know USA is gonna bombard you from the perimeter.
Then
You got Book, KD, Steph. Come on, that's crazy.
Ain't that the truth? Then you got Slovenia. Another team that we gotta worry about is Slovenia and Luka. I mean, the only person they really got there is Zoran Dragic, who used to be in the NBA, but is Luka.
Oh yeah. Luka.
And where is
Serbia.
Sorry. Sadly.
Oh, you're good. Sabi? Where's that?
Sadly, excuse me.
Oh, sadly.
Right? Ironically enough, because of the split of the USSR, I'm not gonna get deep into politics.
Yeah, right.
If they had, could you imagine Slovenia, Serbia, and like Croatia being all on one team? So could you imagine them having Bogdanovic, Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic?
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta throw Jokic in there.
Right? Teams with all those pieces, bro. You got that would be an interesting watch. I genuinely believe that I feel that this year, Team USA got it. They're gonna explain to you and explain to everybody in the world why when we win the championship, we are the world champs. Because everybody in the world comes here to play basketball. I like how I transitioned that to transition to world champs. Because, you know, even though we are a little bit early in the playoffs, we are still in the off season. Even though we are, David, what do you think? Which 5 teams do you think are primed for a deep playoff run? So
I think the number one team that I think everybody should have their eyes on is the Knicks.
Yeah.
I think all eyes need to be on these Knicks. And that's coming from a Nets fan. Unfortunately, right now, you know, I mean, I don't know when's the last time, you know, my hopes were real high with the Nets, but I'm not jumping ship at all. Nets is still my team, but I do think New York is getting a chip this year. And if it's not this year, then it's definitely next year.
Bro, I can agree with that take, bro. You gotta understand something. They added Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, all right, not too much. All right, not too much.
Right, they added Mikal Bridges. They added they finally became the Nova Knicks.
Yep.
Right. They added that. Right. They think about it like this, bro. They win the chip. I feel like they go to the conference finals this year if Jalen Brunson doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Wait, did they get back OG?
They re-signed. Yes, they did. They re-signed OG Anunoby. The only person they lost was Hardenstein, and I think
Hardenstein. Yeah, I liked Hardenstein too.
Right. The problem is, but one of the benefits is, worst case scenario, they can always get him back because they look as of right now they're looking to trade Julius Randle.
Yeah, Julius Randle. Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. So that's one. Well, that's one. What do you think about the 76ers?
The 76ers is another team I have my eyes on too, but not too much, honestly. I don't know how many times I can cut them the slack of going to the playoffs and, you know, not showing up per se. But I will say, how do I say this? I think Tyrese Maxey needs to get out of there. They need to move him.
Already?
Not that he's damaging the team, but I think the team is damaging him.
I mean, here's the problem. Ooh, I mean, that's a hot take.
That's my take.
Hot. So
I just don't think Joel Embiid. I don't think that team is. I just don't think the process is gone, bro. There's no more process, and I think the process left when Jimmy Butler left. You know what I mean? If they would have kept Jimmy and Joel, and then, you know, God willingly, they would have got Maxey. I think that would have been a process in itself right there. You get rid of Ben Simmons, you know, and you play your cards right, you would have had something cooking there. But they fell apart, man. They fell apart, I think.
as I always say, they try to cook, but they burn the food. They burn the house down.
They burnt the house down, bro.
I can agree with you on this. The problem is, bro, as I said, previous video, I'm gonna put a card on it. The problem is, I cannot rely on Joel Embiid to stay healthy. And the other issue is him foul baiting. He's not, bro. Stop, bro. You not getting these calls in the playoffs next, bro. Doing all of this and flailing and flying around and flopping, bro. You not getting these calls. So you gotta sit there. You gotta sit there. You sitting there flopping and looking for calls is not helping you or helping your team at all. Now, what do you think? So that's 2. What are your thoughts? What do you think about the Denver Nuggets?
The Nuggets, that's another team. I thought they was gonna make a nice little run, especially they added Westbrook. I think now they got something cooking off the bench too. I mean, he hasn't been, a shining star as of late, but I think having a vet there in a way, somebody that's a former MVP, averaged a triple-double, so you can kind of have him in an area, he can play all sides of the floor, especially if he's coming off the bench, which I think he is. I don't know if they made that official yet.
So most likely he's coming off the bench.
Yeah, so behind MPJ, Jokic, and Jamal Murray, that's a great pickup, man. That's a great pickup.
It is. I also feel that the Nuggets are gonna be back and coming in with a vengeance because they felt that they got embarrassed. They got embarrassed by the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Right? They felt that it should have been Boston, Denver. I think they're gonna come back with a vengeance. They're gonna come back better, faster, stronger than it was last year. And honestly, I think they're primed for a deep playoff run. Cause I always sit there and say, you gotta humble. I always sit there and say, be humble and humble yourself. Because in the end, just like that in this league, just like that, things can change. That's right.
I think while you on that topic, the Timberwolves are gonna make a nice deep run too. I think they're going again.
You think so?
I think so. If there's one thing I see, is that man Anthony Edwards is him. He is him.
He is.
He is him. And if I'm Minnesota, I'm getting him another option.
I mean, they did draft Rob Dillon, but you know what? He's a young player.
He got to develop.
He got to develop. He needs time to get used to the NBA game. But I mean, the problem is, what makes it challenging to get Anthony Edwards some help is all their picks are tied in with they traded 5 firsts for Gobert.
Yeah.
So all their picks are tied in with Gobert, so they don't really have any other assets to move. They don't really have any other assets to move for any other stars. But you'd be surprised. I feel that if they know what they're doing, they can sit there. They can sit there and turn water. They can sit there and squeeze water out of a rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So that's 4.
Can I come by with another maybe mind blowing, but not necessarily. I think it's kind of obvious.
Go ahead, bro.
The Boston Celtics. I think they're gonna see the Knicks in the Eastern Conference semifinals, bro. Eastern Conference Finals. Excuse me. Depending on the seed, we can't determine where they're gonna fall in terms of seed, but I think those are gonna be the final 2 teams. God willingly, they don't see each other beforehand. I would love to see that be, because come on, who doesn't like a good Knicks and Celtics little, you know what I mean?
Hey, bro, New York and Boston are the two sports rivalries, except in football, because the Patriots been kicking us for the last 20 years since Brady been retiring. But actually, then again, Eli beat the New York and Boston. It's one of those sports rivalries where it always is going to be entertaining for the fans because
absolutely.
We got the Yankees versus the Boston Red Sox.
Exactly.
We got the Patriots versus the Giants. Super Bowl, and the Patriots versus the Jets that one year. But sadly, they've been spanking us for the last few seasons. It's been rough.
Hey, man. New York has, I don't know, man. I think maybe something going to change. And I mean, we seem to show up for, just to get the eyes on us. And then when it's time to really be there, we disappear.
Ain't that the truth? Well, what I'll sit there and say is, bro, I believe not. I always sit there and say this. I feel that the Celtics are going to come back. The Celtics are here in the chatter. They feel that some team people feel that the championship they earned is the MICKEYMOUSC translation. They felt that they got a championship because of everybody who they played against and who they were supposed to play against got hurt.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say about basketball and about sports, availability is the best ability. And if you cannot remain healthy in a deep playoff run, your team is bound to get bounced out. Hence one of the reasons why I'm not gonna sit there and say I don't have sympathy for Joel Embiid, because his injuries are just rather unfortunate. Because like last year he got elbowed in the face. First things first, the year prior when Doc Rivers was the head coach, he got elbowed in the face, broke his orbital bone. Then he got hurt the year before. He had some knee issue. Then in 2021, Ben Simmons, who as of right now, I mean, is currently doing the Ben Simmons cycle. He's currently in the gym talking about telling everybody he's coming back. He's shooting threes and stuff.
I hope.
Bro, I've been seeing you shoot threes in an open gym for the last 5 years, bro. I need to see you do that in the game, bro. Feel me? Otherwise, my son Cam Thomas I'm about to start saying soon. Free Cam Thomas, bro.
Chill.
Am I not?
Free my Nets. Free my Nets because our front office is trash. We supposed to have won the chip this past season. Cause let's not forget, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, if I'm not mistaken, were both our picks. Let's not forget.
Yo,
and that's something I'm gonna take with me to the grave. That's something that thank you. I believe Sean Marks. Thank you for that. He makes me live in misery to this day. And you know what? I might as well go on a full-blown rant right now about my Nets. I think it was blatantly stupid that we traded away half the team for KD and Kyrie. My take. I knew once we was picking them up, it was over. I knew it was scraps. Now, we might have had a chip, but after that was going downhill, and we didn't even get that. We didn't even get a chip at all. Not even a conference chip. Now we have to look forward to a play-in chip. That's a sympathy chip.
In all fairness, bro, KD needs to wear a size 12 instead of a size 18. Maybe I would have won a championship that year.
Maybe, man. Maybe. Listen. I'm over the maybes. I'm over it. Maybe we should have gotten rid of D'Lo. Maybe we should have gotten rid of Jared. No, we should have never got rid of Jared Allen. Yeah, let me stop. You see, I get worked up. Yeah.
Hey, bro. I can understand, bro. That's how I felt about the Lakers.
It ain't fun, man. It ain't fun.
Right, that's how I felt about the Lakers when they drafted Lonzo Ball over De'Aaron Fox. Like, bro, Lonzo Ball, I hope he remain healthy. I hope he get healthy. But why you draft the dude that got cooked for 40 points? Draft the dude who gave him 40. Like, bro, I watched that game too. De'Aaron Fox was doing everything and anything he wanted to Lonzo Ball. Sure enough, we drafted him because LeVar Ball talked us into drafting him.
Yep.
Dad, bro. He talked the team into drafting his son, bro. I can respect that. W pops. But
I mean, there's another dad that did the same thing to the same team not too long ago. But
who?
Oh, come on, man. It's the elephant in the room, man.
You know what? Bronny James, you are absolutely right.
There it is.
Hey, bro. The difference is LeBron. You know LeBron's the GM, man.
Lee GM, man. Lee Commish.
Hey, bro. But hey, listen. Bronny James had a couple good games. Actually, he had one good summer league game, so I can't get too mad about that, bro.
I know you're not talking about the 12-point game,
bro. Hey, bro.
Bro,
it's better than what those numbers are doing.
I put that up at Chelsea, bro. Come on, bro. Those numbers ain't nothing. As a matter of fact, we put up more than that. You know, at Chelsea, it's by ones. By ones. Our ones is twos for him, so he really only put up 6. I haven't watched the game, so maybe he hit 4 threes or whatever. But still, whatever. You know what I mean? I seen that on my YouTube, bro. I couldn't believe it. I seen in the subscriptions from House of Highlights, it said Bronny James interview after having monster game or something, and then the next video underneath, Bronny James silences the critics with 12 points. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You know, I wish my dad. I don't even wish my dad was LeBron. I wish I was 6 feet, bro. Let me be 5'11", 6 foot. I'm in the league. I'm in the league. I'm in the league.
Hey, bro. All I gotta say is, not even 6 feet, bro. Like, love Bronny. Hope Bronny does well. I've always gonna cheer on Bronny because, listen, bro, this whole past year been hectic. But I'll sit there and say,
I hope he does well, man. I hope he stays healthy. You know, no more scares. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. But what I'll sit there and say is, bro, all I gotta say is, if I could only sit there and say this, you can make excuses, but I'm gonna split the real. If you look at 5 points I hate to say this, 5 points a game from a 6'1" point guard, bro, is not cutting it, right? But hey, let us know your takes in the comment section below, right? But I will sit there. I like how you mentioned Bronny, because we got to talk about the top 10 players of all time. Your GOAT conversation.
Okay, let's do it. Well, GOAT conversation. I was gonna give you my top 10 currently.
Hey, bro,
we could do all time.
But first things first. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do yours currently, and
okay,
and then we're gonna do the GOAT conversation. So let's start off with yours currently.
My current list, I have it written down here. It's in no order. Do you want me to try to put it in order? I could try.
No, you don't have to put it in order, bro. You gotta understand something. Order is draining. But anyway.
Yeah, it sure is. All right, so I'm gonna list them over here now. The first person that came to my mind, somebody who's impressed me and has made me, you know, their team, which I never thought I'd do, ever since Derrick Rose left. My man Jalen Brunson.
Ooh.
I'm honestly really getting the nostalgia feel of my 2018, 19 Brooklyn Nets. You know, nice young team filled with energy. I'm really looking forward to watching the Knicks play this season. I wish I could say the same about my Nets, but as a fan here, I can't name more than 3 players on my team right now, and that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. But Sean Marks, this is your fault. This is your fault, Sean. You did this, buddy. You did this. We're gonna go. Speaking of the Nets, next person I wrote down was none other than the man himself, the Fro, Jared Allen. Love his game. I love it. He's up there, like, you know, he's huge. He's got a cool afro. Yeah, pose. But no, I honestly love the defense that he provides. I feel like any team that gets him, he's a great motor. He was an all-star, right? If I'm not mistaken, he made the all-star team.
He was.
And that's so deserving. I'm surprised he's not there consecutively multiple times. He's a great player. I love him.
All right. So I'm gonna say this. The only reason why Jared Allen is not a regular all-star because the center position is packed, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's star-studded. It's studded.
Like, bro, you're going up against Joel. You got Joel Embiid. You got Bam Adebayo. You got
Jokic.
You got in the East. It's Kristaps Porzingis.
But he was injured though.
Actually, that's true, right?
So
then you got who else?
In the East, Joel Embiid. You got Bam. You do have Porzingis, like you said.
You got Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic, yes. I'm forgetting his name. Oh man, it's slipping my head.
Nick Claxton. Oh,
no, not Nick Claxton. That's from Miles Turner. Yes, Miles Turner.
Then you got the Wagner twins, the Wagner brothers.
Yes.
So like, what ends up happening?
I think he's head and shoulders above them though. They're still young. In their defense, they're still young.
Okay. By with all that being understood, I can understand why Jared Allen is going to be difficult to be
Yeah.
fitted into the playoff run. But apparently, I feel that if he remains healthy and he steps up his game this year, because listen, I expect Donovan Mitchell to have a big year this year. To be honest with you,
Yeah, it's well deserved.
right? I think that the Cavaliers is gonna sit there and show why Donovan Mitchell was smart to steal from the Knicks.
Should have went to the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. Next on the list is Kyrie Irving.
Ooh.
Kyrie Irving, he's on there just because of how influential he's been. Like, come on now, Kyrie just since he's came to the league 12 years ago, right? 12 came in 2012, right? 14
came in 12 was AD. He came in 11 was John Wall. 12 was Kyrie. Yep.
12 was Kyrie. Okay, yeah, and 13 was AD. Yeah. Okay, so 12. Yeah, so what's in the league 12 years now? I mean, bro, I can go on and on about Kyrie. What he does outside of basketball, that's up to him. But on that court, man, he's must see basketball, honestly.
Honestly, that's the truth, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think we often get it twisted. To give you a perfect example of Kyrie Irving is like the Aaron Rodgers of football. I mean, of basketball. Excuse me. If y'all don't know who Aaron Rodgers is, I know this is a basketball page, but I'm gonna make some football references. I know this is a basketball channel, but I grew up playing football, so I'll make a lot of football references here and there. Sometimes he can draw his actions and allow it to take away from his game. But overall, I'm glad that Kyrie Irving had a breakout year and led the Devils and Mavericks to the championship. Now I wish they would have won that, because now you got Kyrie Irving finally got one without LeBron. Lucas is going to be taking his first steps in the top 10 conversation of all time. So, right, for storylines, but I can understand it. Sometimes it's better to lose a championship like this than to win one too early and thinking you are on top of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's 3, Kyrie.
Going after that, I have Jason Tatum.
Ooh.
After balling out the way he did this season, he's been balling out for a minute now too. You know, I'm surprised they haven't won a championship sooner. But Jason Tatum's on that list, and I will say this: going forward, this is a list coming from a point guard. So you know, all of you folks that have the luxury of being, above 5'7", and that's me on a good day. And all you guys that got the luxury of being there, I don't want to hear none of that. Right? This is a point guards list, and we're gonna keep it going with that. So Jason, after that, I have LeBron. I mean, of course, he's got to be on there somewhere.
Before you continue, hey, bro, you may be 5'7" on a good day, but you're 6'6" when you're selling your money.
Nah, I'm not 6'6", bro. I'm 7'5". I'm 7'5". I'm taller than Wemby, bro. I'm taller than Wemby.
Right, but continue. You said LeBron.
I got LeBron. Speaking of Wemby, I got Wemby on the list too. I got big hopes for that kid, man. Big hopes for him.
Hey, bro. They picked up Chris Paul.
Yep.
They about to have Jeremy Sohan not run the ball, because that was
Yeah, that was a terrible decision. I like oh man, I'm forgetting his name.
Keldon Vesely?
No, the other one.
Johnson? Keldon Johnson?
Nah. Wait, what's his name?
Keldon Johnson?
I like him, no, but there's the other one. Forgot his name though.
Trey Jones?
Not Trey Jones. Damn, is he still on the team? Like Devin or something, right?
Devin Vesely. Hold on, let me see.
Devon Vesely. They give me that same young motor energy vibe. I forgot they signed CP3 too. That's gonna be a nice little team to watch. I want to see that chemistry that CP3 and Wemby have. That's gonna be awesome. I look forward to that.
Nah, I can agree with that, bro. That's a great pickup. I feel that honestly, the biggest thing is Chris Paul the biggest thing is that Spurs teams lack veteran leadership, right?
Yeah, it does.
So you got like Chris Paul is talented, all right, you got Wemby, who's talented, but the most terrifying thing about Wemby is this is not the best version of him yet,
Exactly, bro.
right?
I'm seeing him bring the ball up and just pop it from the 3-point, but beyond the 3-point line. That is unreal, bro.
Then you got him. Then you got Keldon Johnson, who I generally believe who I believe is a solid scorer. I generally think the biggest problem with the Spurs is I think if they can sit there and go and get players who can sit there and play a role for them, guess what? They're gonna be solid. The problem is, I at this point I feel like Keldon Johnson is young, Vesely is young.
Yeah.
Wemby is young. There's gonna be some growing pains because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Ain't no how talented. I don't care how talented you are. There should be no way that Wembanyama is 7'4" and getting wide open cuts to the rim, and y'all just missing him,
Yeah.
right? But let's continue. You said all right. You said that's 6.
That's Wemby. This one I feel is gonna be a little controversial, but I love the kid's game. Tyrese Maxey. He's got that dog in him. I sense it. I feel it, and I think he needs to get out of Philadelphia. I think he's got to go somewhere else. I don't know where per se, but I think he's got to get out of Philadelphia. I don't care that they just picked up PG-13, right?
Yeah, yes, it did.
I don't care that they picked him up. I don't. Get that man out of there.
I'm gonna say this, bro. He needs to leave because he ain't leaving for another. He's still in his rookie contract. Then he got his. They're gonna most likely sign him a supermax. He ain't leaving for another 8 years. For another 5 years.
Let's hope Philadelphia got something in the air that wake him up a little bit. You know what I mean? Little wake him up. Little. I gotta go. You know what I mean? Because dog, that team. I mean, maybe he should stay. Because you know what? Like he gonna get his buckets there. That's one thing for sure. He will get his buckets there.
I mean, bro. Let me put it this way, bro. Paul George is injury prone.
Exactly. Joel Embiid.
Listen, I wouldn't trust him to step on a feather without getting hurt.
That's messed up, bro.
I'd be, hey, bro. Like, bro, he's like, he been hurt. He been hurt and been injured for the last 5 seasons for his whole entire career.
Yeah.
So I don't expect him to sit there and go from injury prone at a young age to all of a sudden next year playing all 82 games and playing all 17 playoff games. Hell, that ain't happening. Right? But I will sit there and say this. Maxey's development was actually helping the 76ers out the most because believe it or not, bro, I did not listen. He single-handedly kept them in the series with the Knicks.
Yeah. He was doing his thing, bro. He was that guy. But, not on the contrary, now looking on from the same series, from the Knicks, I got Josh Hart on my list. Another dude that got that dog in him.
Hey, bro. I love that, man. Listen, bro. Josh Hart was one of those players. I feel that every team need a glue guy. A guy who hustles, a guy who plays defense, a guy who will shoot when wide open, a guy who slides his feet and is always there and giving all his maximum effort on every single possession. And he will sit there and talk his you know what.
Yep.
But it's all respect and all his love. That's why I respect Josh Hart as a hooper. And honestly, he really listen, I can sit there and say this, bro. During that whole entire series, bro, he didn't cheat the game not once.
Nope.
And for that, I took the bean to him.
Hell yeah, man. He him, bro. He honestly, I'm a big fan of the underdog. So like obviously, Jalen Brunson, he's getting all that attention and he deserves it because he's cooking. But my personal favorite player on the Knicks right now is Josh Hart because I feel like, without him, that's such a huge difference. That team is completely different. I don't think their success rate will not hinder, but I do think let's say right now, I'm projecting them to be a top 2. Well, I want them to be a number 1 team, of course. But worst case scenario, I see them as a top 3 team. Without Josh Hart, I see them as a top 6 team.
That's true.
I still think without him, they're a playoff team. But I do think without Josh Hart, the Knicks, their championship chances definitely, they get a little bit slimmer. You know what I mean?
I can agree. I can absolutely agree with that, bro.
And I will say this. Let's have a little joke right. I think Josh Hart is the Michael Jordan of Marcus Smarts.
Hey, bro. All I gotta say is, we gotta. Hey, bro. We gotta say, hey, bro. Let us know how you rocking with that take. Josh Hart is a Michael Jordan of Marcus Smarts. In the comments section.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Feel me?
After Josh Hart, I have Luka.
Hey, bro. We already know what Luka's about. 35. Some people say I play like Luka.
You know what? I never thought about that, but you do. You definitely do. I was just saying this earlier about you, man. Obviously, your bread and butter is that shot. That jump shot is wetter than a water park. Pause.
Hey, bro.
But
All I gotta say is I gotta be humble. I'm not on anyone
nah,
of these guys'
man.
level.
Forget that.
But
Put this man in a 3-point contest in any he going at Larry Bird's neck. He's going at Steph's neck, and I stand on that. I'll put my life savings on that.
Chill,
It ain't
bro.
much, but I put my life
you lose
savings
your
on
money,
that.
bro.
I put my money on that. This man right here, that I stand on that. And I was just saying to my mans, bro, you finish at the rim. It's like hard to explain. It's like in a way you're shifty too, but I feel like it's a sloppy shifty. Like you're a little sloppy, but you can control the sloppiness. But for the defender, you like, yo, he's a little sloppy. You unpredictable. And then you get to the rim. And that's mainly because everybody, especially me, and this is how I ended up being, 2 and 18. I don't really remember the scorecard, but it's because this guy keeps me on my toes at the 3-point line. And then, he just shoots to the rim real quick, and you can't do nothing. All right? That's I don't want to talk about Luka no more because now I'm just seeing the comparison, and that just pissed me off. Go to my next one, and I'm going to say Stephen Curry.
Hey, bro. People say I play like him too.
To close this list off, but I'd rather Stephen Curry because you know what? With Stephen Curry, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get lit up for the 3-point line, and when I see you, I know I'm getting lit up for the 3-point line. But when I see the Luka comparison, I see how you getting blown by and you getting to the rim, and I don't want to talk about it, all right? I don't want to talk about it. Nothing makes me feel more like a cone than that, bro. On a cigar, I feel like such a cone, bro.
Oh shoot! That is funny. Oh, that had me crying, bro. I'm not gonna. Now,
Oh man.
since we just had your top 10 players of all time, now my next question.
No, that's current. That's current. My all time.
We gotta
I
go.
don't know if I could give you I could give you a Mount Rushmore all time though. I think I could give you that.
Fair enough. That's all we need.
All right. So I'll give you my Mount Rushmore. This is gonna be a little controversial. But I'm gonna go in their primes. So I'm gonna go instead of LeBron. I know I had LeBron on my current day top 10, but I'm gonna go with my Mount Rushmore, KD. I feel like KD's been regressing. That's how I've been feeling. Because I think about that OKC coming to Durant. Who was stopping him?
Nobody.
Who was stopping him?
Nobody.
LeBron has sheer athleticism and like just. I think Cavs LeBron, like that championship team LeBron. I think that LeBron can kind of go neck and neck with KD. But if KD kept that up and really, really developed, I feel like. I don't know, man. That's a scary thought. Kevin Durant. So I'm gonna go OKC KD. He's on there. We're gonna go Kobe. Kobe's up there, of course. And then my last two, I'm gonna go with Allen Iverson. I'm gonna put AI on there, and it's always the last one. The last one's always the toughest one. You don't know who you want to put in that last spot. Man,
I mean, you have KD, you have Kobe, you have Allen Iverson.
I'm putting Shaq.
Mm.
I'm putting Shaq.
Hey,
I'm putting Shaq.
Hey,
Only
bro.
because I did the last three. I feel like Kobe, AI, and KD, I feel like they all impacted the game, like with their games that other people replicated it. But there has never been another Shaq. There has never been another Shaq, in my opinion. Nobody's come close to that man.
I can honestly, I can totally agree. Cause what you call it? Let's just like from what he did from the time period that bruh. Shaquille O'Neal, simply put, he changed the way how to play, how you drafted. He changed the
Yeah,
way how right. He changed the way how they played defense. Because let's be real. Shaq will sit there and will dunk on, will grab, will sit. Was a big, strong dude,
yeah,
and he was surprised, and he was deceptively nimble. Like you, like respectively, you would not understand if you have not seen, if you would not understand how fast this guy is moving until you actually see him on the court.
I've seen Shaq. I don't remember exactly, but the man was doing behind the backs and shifting people at 300 pounds sheer power. Listen, man, there's never been, I don't think, another player in the NBA that they made a rule against. They had to make a hack and Shaq rule.
Hey, bro. I mean,
Like,
there's nothing. Yeah, you 100% right, bro. Because I'm gonna be real with you, Brody. Imagine, bro. I'm not trying to bring religion into this, but God got a nerf us in some way, shape, or form. Feel me?
hell yeah.
I could not be 6'7", otherwise I'll be in the league.
Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all?
What if we be all jokes, it's all jokes and all respect to everybody who's 6'7". I couldn't be 6'7", cause I swear I'd be if I was 6'7", I would swear I'd be in the league or the NFL. When I'll be playing,
Listen,
I'll be getting paid.
I'm gonna say this now. Any young hooper that has the privilege of watching this, if you are over 5'10", please don't take it for granted. Because as Hector here can definitely stand behind and stand on this with me, it's too many of y'all that suck. It is way too many people that are too tall with no talent. It's pathetic. Get your ass in that gym.
Baby, get in the gym, work on your handle, bro.
Work on everything. I'm tired of feeding tall dudes, wide open layups, smoking it. It irks me. It makes me reconsider my life because yeah.
All I gotta say is, bro. Hey, bro. All I gotta say is, you 100% right, bro. Listen, look, listen. All I say is take the game seriously, work on your game, because I'm gonna be real with you. I feel that every single time. Nah, bro. Best believe if I'm on the court, if I sit there, hit you with a no look, and you smoke the layup, I'm walking off the
And you
court.
smoking my layup, bro, and you getting laid on the other end. If you getting bucketed on, if you're a cone,
Bro.
if you're a cone, there's no such thing as a 6 foot plus cone. I should be a cone. I'm 5'7", bro. I should be a cone. I am the definition of a cone. Thankfully, I'm not. But players like me should be a cone. Not no 6 foot plus. You shouldn't be a cone. I score religiously on 6 foot plus dudes, bro. And that's a problem.
Nah,
That
bro.
is a problem.
I could agree with you on that, brother. Think about it like this, bro. From my experience from playing pickup and from all this, growing, I don't care how talented you are, how many threes you can get, how many this, how old everything that you can do. Guess what? If you can't guard and you
You're
can't make a
useless.
layup, I'm not picking you up. Now, if I'm playing, that's if I'm playing with comp. But if a situation where I'm playing with guys who are friendlies, then I'm okay with you missing layups because missed layups happens. But if I'm playing with comp, like, bro, there are runs in New York. I'm gonna explain something to you. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all a briefing on the New York City the New York City basketball circuit, right? On Canal Street, there are some parks like Canal Street on the west side, up on the west side,
Yeah.
right? That's all the way down by BMCC.
Yeah, you got those two the Hudson River joints, and not too far from that is West Fourth.
Right, not too bad from West Fourth.
You got a nice little group of courts right there all together.
Then you got Dykeman and all of them. If I'm playing,
Right.
there are some locations in which they are 3-hour nexus.
Yeah.
So you know what that means? If you to anybody who he know, right? I know David knows, but I'm explaining to you to those who are in the uninitiated. That means you get on the court, 7 people got next, 8 people got next. If you sell me, if I'm running with you and you sell me, if you are getting cooked on one end and smoking layups on the other end, best believe, bro, me and you ain't no longer gonna be cool.
Might as well just come back tomorrow, honestly. Just go back the next day. Don't even. Don't
ask me to pick you up. Don't ask me to sit there. Don't ask me to sit there and pick you up.
Don't even talk to me, bro.
Don't
Even talk to me. I'd rather play a game and I'll be hard on myself that I played bad but my team won. There's too many players out here, bro, with this social media mentality. They gotta drop 40. But you losing.
Like,
D Book dropped 70 and he lost.
Like, bro.
Melo, how much Melo had at the Garden? 62?
62.
And he lost. That's nothing.
Bro.
How about you have 20 rebounds, 45 assists, 7,000 steals, and you win a game? Have no points. Have a fat old donut in that category, and y'all win.
Hey, bro. Nah, that's one thing I'm gonna tell you about. I could tell you about the segment, right? That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. Pick up basketball culture. It's just the game has changed, bro.
It is atrocious. Standing outside of the Mount Rushmore, just because let's say, for resource purposes, we ran out of materials to build another phase, but he was supposed to be up there. Derrick Rose was supposed to be on there. We ran out of rocks and stuff that we couldn't build, but he's there, just in spirit. You know what I mean?
I mean, bro, Derrick Rose got hurt carrying the rocks to build the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, we don't tolerate D-Rose slander over here, all right? I will die by that, man. I will die by that. There's two men on this planet that I will die for. That is Derrick Rose and Randy Orton. Those are the two men. I will straight up. You see how somebody shot at Trump? Let somebody shoot at them two like that. I'm taking that bullet. I'm taking that bullet.
In all fairness, bro, Derrick Rose, I love Derrick Rose, bro. Like, Derrick Rose is one of those players. Like, if you ever think about you having hard in life, bro, watch Derrick Rose, because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna explain something to you about basketball, and you're gonna learn this lesson from me. It's one thing to sit there. There's one thing to sit there and play basketball every single year. I mean, right, and want to be good at it and play at a high level. It's another thing where you are you get to playing at a high level, you get hurt. You climb back up to play at the level that you once was prior to your injury. You get hurt again. You get hurt again. So the mere fact that it matters is he's still out here playing ball in the NBA and playing at a high level. Whenever he gets on the court and he gets time, him and Jabari Parker, I always tip my hat to them, because I don't know if you've seen it, bro. Jabari Parker was talking about his time in the league. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. Post editing, Hector here. Here at the 2434 podcast, we was experiencing some technical difficulties. So we're gonna jump into the final segment. The segment that we're gonna go over is a segment called Twitter Fingers. And in this segment, we will be going over the comment sections, the comments that y'all all left in my YouTube, my Instagram, and see how y'all rocking with us. With that, let's get it, David.
Let's go, man. Let's do it.
First things first, we got these. All right, these comments is coming from straight off my IG. All right. The first one we got comes from Dillon to local. Paul George should have stayed in LA.
Why?
I mean, bro, You basically left one injury prone star for another injury prone star. So I could see.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that take. I give that a W.
Think so? You think he should have stayed in LA?
I mean, bro, all I gotta say is, if he's healthy, listen, if Paul George is healthy, I mean, that whole situation been a dumpster fire, but going to the Philadelphia
Yeah.
76ers, who you know got an injury-prone star, really does not make that much sense. To me, it's a cash
True,
grab.
true, but I think they have a better team. Well, then again, LA don't got Shea no more. He's in OKC. OKC was on my teams too to make that playoff push.
That's, yeah, we forgot
Think-
about the Thunder. Can't forget
I
about the Thunder.
they was on my list. I think they making a nice little push too. But I'm gonna say that's an L, man. I think he did right by getting out of there. He didn't sign. He got traded, right? Oh no, he signed. He signed, right?
Yeah, he signed.
He signed. Yeah, he signed. I think he did himself a favor getting out of not OKC, excuse me. LA. I think he did himself a favor. I mean, did he do himself a favor going to another injury prone team? No, but I think at least having Maxey there. And I'm a little unfamiliar with the rest of their team. It's slipping my mind. I know the players off the top of my head.
Yeah,
No,
Maxey,
but
Embiid,
I do know the players. Not besides Embiid and Maxey, obviously. I'm trying to think.
I think they lost D'Anthony Melton. They lost Melton. They came with Eric Gordon. They lost Tobias Harris left. Paul
They lost
Reed.
Tobias Harris to Detroit. I
That's
wish
not
they
that
would have
bad.
kept Matisse Thybulle. He would have been a great addition to that. Oh, excuse me, a great addition to that team, though.
You're good. Demonetized.
Big D.
Pause. All right. So to tag on to that point, Raziel Garcia. If everyone I feel that everyone is healthy, they in contention. But we gotta see it to believe it. And B, Maxey, and PG, not a bad vote to work with. So that goes on to your last point. Let's see what else. All right, Villain 2 Loco. Can't wait for this episode to drop. Yo, bro, the full video coming out soon. Right?
I think right there, that's a massive W. I think that's a massive W. We appreciate your support here. Anybody that supports my dude Heck, I support you.
Feel me? Hey, bro, it's all listen. Listen, I always sit there and say the world is connected by 6 people, right? And I always sit there and say, shout out to he was on last week. Shout out to Villain. Feel me? Always he's been a bro. I was so to say, bro. He's always been a real one. My intro song was made by him.
Nice.
Right? And also he also commented, don't ever bet on the Knicks.
Who said that?
Villain.
Listen, as a Nets fan, I agree. But in the current year of 2024, that man is bugging. He's bugging. They get rid of that man, Julius Randle. They on to something. I swear to God.
Right. Okay. Last one, but certainly not least, and this is one of the funniest ones. Moonlight Grand commented on my father-son video, my father-son duel video. He doesn't hoop. LOL. Averaged less than 5 points a game in college. He is the Hunter Biden of the NBA.
Are we talking about Bronny? I don't follow politics, so I don't know, but
Joe Biden's son.
is he? And Joe Biden. Okay, Hunter Biden is only where he is because of his dad. I see what he did there. Hey, that's quite the take. That's quite the take.
Hey, bro.
But if LeBron is Joe Biden, then who's Donald Trump? Is that KD?
I don't know. I don't want to know because we can't make those type of takes here, bro.
Does Pat Bev have a chip?
No, Pat Bev don't got a chip.
Pat Bev didn't get a chip. Uh-oh. Pat Bev is in Israel.
Yeah, he's in Israel. Speaking of Pat Bev being in Israel, bro. What is your thoughts on that?
It's a damn shame. That's a damn shame, bro. Pat Bev is the. Give me a second. Let me get my thoughts together. Who's Pat Bev is the Jordan Clarkson of Marcus Smarts. Pat Bev is the Jordan Clarkson. He is the actually. I would say. You know what? Let me ask you this. Well, start bench cut Start bench cut. Dillon Brooks, Pat Bev, Marcus Smart.
Okay, so I would have to start Marcus Smart obviously because he won
Yeah,
Defensive
that's
Player
the
of the Year.
go-to. That's the go-to. Now that's the obvious answer. Now who are you? I think everybody's gonna cut Dillon Brooks, so I think that's probably the go-to, right?
Bruh, all I gotta say is Dillon Brooks single-handedly shot the Grizzlies out of a game. They traded right. Then he came in there was joined with LeBron. I don't respect anybody to the game before it, and proceeded to get blown out, get belt to you know what. Then you come in there. You go to the U.S. You go to the Olympics. He gave the U.S. 40. How y'all let that yo. Oh my
They
god.
got you. This man Dillon Brooks is about to get Hector demonetized.
That's a fact. How you let
We
that
are
happen?
single-handedly witnessing the decline of a man's mental health right now as we speak. Look at Hector going just a straight mental spiral
Like,
thanks to Dillon Brooks.
all I gotta say is, how you let that happen, bro? Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. All I gotta say is, bro, you let Dillon Brooks drop. You let Dillon Brooks give you 40, bro.
But I think you do need somebody like Dillon Brooks on the team. Not as dirty, but you need that like Draymond kind of energy. Matter of fact, I seen this post on the gram. Put this one in. It's a start at 5, right?
Mhm.
Let's just hypothetically speak because I don't remember who they had exactly, but the starting 5 consists of Isaiah Stewart, Dillon Brooks, Pat Bev, John Morant, and Miles Bridges. How far is this team going?
I mean, let's just be honest. Okay, John Moran has a difficult time staying healthy. Miles Bridges, we can't. I cannot speak on the 24. I cannot here on the 24 on 34 podcast. I prefer not to speak on what Miles Bridges did off the court because what he did, he deserved. He deserved. If he was convicted of everything that his girlfriend
Right.
accused him of, he deserved to be underneath the jail. But apparently, I think he got that either she recanted or the case got the charges got dropped. So I don't know. All I gotta say is Miles Bridges. Relatively, he's going to average around 20 points a game because he got to keep his nose clean. Otherwise, he's going to be out the league. So
Mhm.
I expect him to play. I expect him to play to play. So I'll give him. All right. So Miles Bridges probably give him about 20 wins.
That's fair.
Dillon Brooks is going to cost him about 10 games because of his antics and him waking up a star.
Right.
But defensively,
Wait. I messed it up, bro. I messed it up. Substitute Miles Bridges with Draymond Green.
oh, Draymond
There
Green.
we go. That's the team.
Okay, with Draymond Green on the bench, we gonna put
No,
Draymond
no, no, no,
Green.
no. Substitute him. Substitute him out.
Oh, we gonna put.
Draymond in for Miles Bridges. So at the point guard, shooting guard, Pat Bev, Brooks at the 3, Green at the 4, and Stewart at the 5.
So Isaiah Stewart. Okay, Draymond Green has a killer left hook and a killer chokehold. I think he'd be better off as a UFC fighter than a than a basketball player.
Put that man in the WWE, bro.
Put that man in WWE. All I gotta say is I'm not surprised. All I gotta say is he had. I hope whoever runs the WWE put him.
Triple H.
Feel me? Has him
He
on.
don't want Draymond. I mean, I don't know if you got any wrestling fans in the demographic, but he had Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton face off at the Garden. Did you see that?
I heard it.
Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, yes, back to the topic at hand.
Okay, Draymond Green. So we got Dray. Okay, I mean to be fair, all I gotta say is if John Morant. All right, the problem with the team is they have no scorer besides John Morant. Dillon Brooks is a jack.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly is a lockdown defender. But I'll sit there and say this: if they can remain healthy and they can sit there and trade some of the pieces for another star, I think they can probably be a 13 overall lottery team.
13?
Yeah, they're gonna be drafted 13th next year.
You think 13th? I was going to say that maybe 6th or 7th.
Hey, bro,
I'll take.
you got to realize something, bro. I like Isaiah Stewart because Isaiah Stewart ain't afraid. Listen, if he's ready to sit there and whoop, LeBron's, what,
Yeah.
then guess what? He ain't like think about this, bro. He was about to smack. He was about to really run the fade with the face of the league. He was looking like Herschel Walker running through the A gap. That's too old for you. He was looking like Derrick Henry running through the A gap, bro. Right?
I'm honestly though, I don't think he was gonna do nothing. Mr. Stewart, I mean nothing by that towards your character.
Bro.
I think you probably tear my head off personally, but in terms of what it looked like with you and you and LeBron, I think it was in your best interest. You didn't do nothing to that man. And I don't think you wanted to do something to that man. Honestly, you had some opportunity. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up, man. For he stumbled upon this video and called me out, and yeah.
David, as I said it with my boy. Them dudes as tall as you shit, as tall as you know what.
Bro, Isaiah Stewart's shoulder, muscle included, is probably the size of my head, and I got a pretty big head.
So
LeBron's shoulder is definitely the size of my head, easily the size. Do you see my head, bro? This is big, bro. LeBron's shoulder is probably the same size as my skull, bro.
I can agree with that. So nah.
You trying to say I got a big head, bro? You trying to say I got a big head?
You said it, not me.
I'm finna leave this podcast now. Now I'm gonna walk out.
Nah,
now
chill. But on that note, I gotta say, bro, David, I love the conversations, bro. I appreciate you for doing it, yo, for looking out and being on the podcast.
Of course, bro.
We enjoy the conversations. We enjoy the talks. Listen, bro, if y'all want him back in this comment and want him back, feel free to turn his videos. Say Big Head David in the comment section below.
I will report all of y'all comments and the video that he posts. Swear to God, I will. Swear to God, I will crash out. I swear. I will crash out.
Okay, so prevent us from. I mean, to be fair, I need all the comments on. I need all the comment and all the action on the video. So prevent us from me getting in trouble. Say 2 and 18 in the comment section below.
I will crash out. Listen, I won't report y'all comments, but there may not be any more 24, 34 podcasts going forward. Hector might go missing. I will have nothing to do with it, but just know the podcast might be in jeopardy. Dare y'all comment that. I think we should go safe and say, bring back David. You know what I mean? We want D-Nice, something nice,
all right.
Something calm.
That's perfect. We go use.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Comment out something nice in the comment section below, because I like doing this podcast, and I am not trying to sit there and get stomped by the hood side of the island.
I know where you live.
I got security.
I'll wait outside. You got to leave sometime.
No, I don't.
You got to leave sometime. All right, you know what? I'll disguise as Amazon. Yeah, package for Hector. And a matter of fact, yeah, what's his door? Yeah.
Friends like that, you don't need enemies.
You know what they say. The hater come from within the circle. I ain't hating, but I'm plotting. Let me see 1, 2, and 18 in that comment section. I swear to God. I'm going to post to my story the day after. Just a lone dread on the sidewalk. Just one dreadlock on the sidewalk. Just so y'all can get the image of where y'all precious 24, 34 leader is at.
Your chair. Hey, bro.
Oh, man.
All I gotta say
bro,
is, David,
real. I appreciate you having me, man.
Yo, man, I appreciate you for being on. Yo, his links is going to be in the description box below. Show him love, bro. You got to realize something, bro. David is a real dude, bro. Feel me?
I appreciate that, bro.
And listen, you're welcome back anytime you on. You're welcome back onto the podcast. Thank y'all for I always sit there and say this. Thank y'all for tuning into the 2434 podcast. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turn down.